Hello friends, we are honored here today to have architect Vaibhav Shah with us to launch our new Designers Guild Kimono Blossom collection. Let's introduce architect Vaibhav Shah. Let's get his introduction from him and understand how he works and how he adds value to the architecture that he does. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to Marshall's. And how did you get into this field of architecture and interior design?
See, during college days only, we had decided actually, I would get into civil engineering first, but during after 12th, just going through a lot of architecture books and it changed, like I changed my vision and ideas.
Okay.
So then I thought of getting into architecture.
Okay. So
So
any
that's how-
particular reason that inspired you to get into
Basically, it's more of a creative field and not only engineering. Rather
Yes.
than earlier, I was inclined towards engineering,
this? Okay.
but that was the main thing to
Wonderful.
get creativity.
So how long have you been in the business of architecture and design?
5 years of architecture in college, and after that I worked with Sanjay Puri, one of the leading architects today
Yes.
and our mentor, I would say. We got a lot to learn from him. So I was there for around 3.5 years with Sanjay,
Okay.
and now it's been 10 years.
Okay.
We are on my own.
Okay.
Even my wife Gauri, you know her
Yes,
well.
yes.
Even she is an architect, and
Yes.
we both are into the firm, Vaibhav and Gauri Shah.
Right. So what is your specialization? Is it residential? Is it commercial? Is it hospitality?
See, actually we do all type of projects, but recently, we are involved with lot of bungalows with interiors. Like
Okay.
overall, right from scratch, the full bungalow unit with an interior.
Okay.
So in last 3 years, we have done nearly 7 to 8 prime residences. That is bungalows,
Complete
and all
the
of them are
construction as
nearly.
well as
Say the
architecture
minimum
and
is
interiors.
architecture and the minimum is 8,000 square feet to around 16,000 square feet.
Wow.
So
Are
that
they in
is it.
Bombay, in and around
Yeah,
Bombay?
like 4 of them are in Borivali, and around the vicinity of National Park.
Okay.
So
Wonderful.
it's
So a lot of
good
creativity
location.
because balancing smaller spaces is one area which
Yeah,
one experiences in Bombay, but trying to
yeah, getting to design basically a bungalow and that too in Bombay or in and around vicinity of Bombay, it's more difficult.
yes.
Rather than architects who work, in smaller cities or they get more opportunity for creativity rather than we being in Bombay.
Absolutely.
So that is how we really enjoy.
So which has been your most challenging project so far?
Challenging, so there are, see, every project is a challenge in itself because of the client requirements and the space constraints in Bombay. Like
Yes.
everywhere, if you're designing a 2000 square feet office, people tell ke 50 people bithana hai, 25 bithana hai, so it's like a crunch situation.
Yes.
Even as far as even the building jobs are concerned, the architectural building works, it's
Yeah.
more of, first manipulations of FSI calculations and then adding on creativity.
Absolutely.
So in Bombay specifically, if you say, so it's more about how do you plan well, a good plan, and then you think about the elevations.
Yes.
So that is what we think in Bombay. That is the main criteria.
Right.
First is the inch and inch space utilization.
So which one could you name as your most challenging job so far?
Rather than challenging, I would say, there's one client of ours for whom we have designed, 3 bungalows at 3 different locations and for the same client.
Okay.
And within a span of alternate years, like last 6 years, we have designed 3 bungalow units for him.
Okay.
One is in Juhu, that is Juhu Tara Road,
Yes.
and that is his current residence where he stays. Then one is at native in Kutch,
Okay.
that is in the bungalow at Kutch, and one again he owns a bungalow at Mathiran.
Okay.
That was again a 120-year-old bungalow.
Okay.
So that was a complete
Heritage.
conservation job for us.
Okay.
Then the Kutch one was, really traditional, and the architecture over there.
Okay.
So even the interiors over there was basically like interior architecture. Like everything is like a built-in furniture kind of a thing.
Okay.
And
Local
the
materials and
yeah, local material, local artisans.
okay.
And the third one was here, and that's quite contemporary. So it's like 3 different styles, showing our variations, and and for the same particular client.
Yeah, so
So
he
that
needs to
is,
see the difference in
yeah,
each. Wonderful. Otherwise, that that one design, when it gets replicated and repeated, it does not add that kind of
correct.
value to a customer.
So here, if you see all those three, you won't believe, okay, like it's done by the same person or the same team who is working around it. So it's, we have tried to give completely different look and completely different concepts.
So, sir, you do high-end residences, architecture and design, commercials, any hotels, hospitals, anything in the hospitality?
See, as far as hotels, we have done, restaurants, small restaurants, but not some major hotels. Hospitality also, we have done clinics, polyclinics,
Okay.
dental clinics, multi nursing home,
Yeah.
but not a full-fledged hospital or a hotel project as yet.
Okay. So, sir,
Then,
what could be your dream project that you would look forward to doing?
see, every project basically we find is a challenge, and we try to put in our best efforts for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So it's not like some particular dream project. So any new project is a dream project for us,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
we
but
try to create our best.
absolutely. Maybe a hotel in the future or a
And
hospital or
definitely it's
anything.
most welcomed if we get around such projects. It's really great.
Yeah, you are a 10-year young firm, so definitely there is something. So I think dealing with individuals is the most challenging aspect, because doing a corporate interior is that much more easier
Yeah.
since there's, one kind of design that needs to be replicated and
Always
so
what
on.
happens in case of residences, it is like the every person in the family is involved,
Right.
right? You have to discuss with the wife also, and the mother-in-law also, and sisters also. So it is like inch and inch. Even a bedside drawer is also discussed. Okay,
Right.
how will you keep things and what, and
So
so
typically, what are the timelines for the interiors of such places?
see, usually any 2000 square feet residence or so in Bombay, what we carry out is roughly 8 months time. That
Okay.
is the fastest,
Okay.
we would say, wherein you require at least 8 months time to have a proper finished home.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And in term the same as in case of offices, it would be 75 to 90 days.
Okay. Wow. So there's a huge time gap between
Yeah,
the two
there's a lot
because
of
of the
time gap.
people involvement. Right. I can completely understand with that
And
because
basically the intricacy in details, the detailing is much higher in residences.
yes.
Whereas in terms of offices, usually 50% of the aspect is like modular furniture, so
Right.
it's taken care of.
Right. Great. So, sir, together as a team, I think you are growing, and we wish you all the best, Madam Gauri, as well as
Yeah,
Architect
definitely
Vaibhav.
Gauri couldn't come, but she is the main, the interior head division is actually handled by Gauri, and she
Right.
is the one who looks after it.
Right.
I am basically involved in lot into civil and construction.
Architecture.
Architecture is basically my
Right.
passion. So
I think it's a great team that you have in house, which takes things forward. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
thank you, thank you.